Hello, shit stains. Welcome to another shit show with your favorite fucking asshole. Today, I'm riding to work in the rain. Anyway, I knew it was gonna rain, so I got out my rain suit and stuff. I think it's Frog Togs. I'll put a link in the description below, and it's a really nice rain suit. Pants and a shirt and a top separate, and the hood comes off, so I take the hood off of it, obviously. And yeah, it's just, look at those clouds, man. I hope my camera can pick that up. Arizona is one of those places that if you're down, you can ride all year round. You just got to be prepared. You're going to get caught in a rainstorm, and you're going to get wet at some point or another, or you're going to freeze your ass off at one point or another. I ride pretty much all year round. I take breaks here and there when I'm like doing maintenance on the bike, or if I'm just tired, if I don't feel like riding in the weather. Sometimes I won't, but for the most part, I just ride. I like riding my motorcycle. It's comfortable. I dailied my other motorcycle for years, and yeah, Arizona heat gets to you a little bit during the summer months, but where I'm living now, I don't really deal with it as bad. I think the Arizona heat is only really horrible when you're stuck sitting in traffic. If you're stuck sitting in traffic in the Arizona heat on a motorcycle, fuck that. But if you're moving, it's really not that bad. And right now, the weather is nice because it's so, the humidity is so high. We had, I think, a high of like, I don't know, 95 yesterday. I was riding home in just a t-shirt. It felt so good. And when I rode to work, it was like 80 something, so I rode to work the same way. This morning it was like 73 out, and I still just have a t-shirt on, and then I have this Frog Togg top on, which is relatively warm. It keeps most of the air out. So yeah. So things to remember, you know, make sure your tire pressure's right when you're riding in the rain. You don't want to be like super overinflated. That'll make you lose grip. You don't want to be underinflated, because then you won't turn correctly when you go to lean in the rain. So make sure your tire pressure's good. If you have settings on your bike, you can switch. Mine has a rain mode. I could switch it to rain mode, which all it does is limit your throttle hand. And I rarely ever use it because I feel like it puts it in baby mode. So I don't do much with that, but I do always ride with traction control and ABS on, just because I never had it on any other bike, and then when I started riding this one, I just left it on because it feels good. The only thing I don't like about the ABS is that it makes the brake a little squishy, but it catches and it brakes good. It's just you have to get used to the fact that your hand feel is squishy, but it's still doing its job. Other than that, that's what I do. I just ABS traction control. That'll save your ass in a pinch. And yeah, that's it. And then, you know, just be careful when you're riding in the rain. Don't target fixate. Make sure you're looking ahead of you. And when you're going through corners and stuff, same thing. Stay looking ahead. Don't look down at the lines. Don't look at the road. Don't look at anything. Look ahead. And if you're turning, look through the curve, and you'll be all right. Basic riding skills. It's just when you're riding in the rain, everything's intensified. A little bit of rear wheel slip goes a long way. You just need to be careful. That's all there is to it. And right now, you know, it's not even raining. It looks like shit. I got a few sprinkles when I was first leaving the neighborhood. A few sprinkles when I got on the highway. but nothing. You know, as you can see, the road's still wet though, so you can see it off to the side. The road's still wet, and even though that doesn't look like that much water, it's enough to make a slippery spot. So you just need to be careful. That's it. And when it's downpouring and stuff, if you get to the point where you can't see, just pull over. Don't ride. You know, go get under a bridge or something. Find a place to stop, a gas station, whatever, and just wait it out for a little while. That being said, I've ridden in some nasty ass storms that are just fucking retarded. I was riding home from Cave Creek a few years back, and there was a huge storm. The fucking all of Apache Junction and part of Mesa flooded, and I rode through it. I rode down the highway at 70 miles an hour right behind another car, tucked up close into a dry patch on his tire, and fucking just rode his ass the whole way home. And you just gotta, you know, sometimes you gotta know. I parked under a bridge at first, and then while I was under that bridge, it started to flood, and I said, fuck this, not gonna happen. I'm not gonna get stuck underneath the bridge or fucking stuck somewhere for an hour or 2 hours. I already had an hour and a half long drive ahead of me, so just bore through it. And at that time, I didn't have a rain suit or anything with me. I just got fucking soaked. And it sucks, but sometimes that's what you gotta do. Anyways, yeah, so, you know, I'm just riding to work, but like I said, it's not a big deal right now. This afternoon there's supposed to be some more rain, but Arizona's so weird with weather. The monsoon season is pretty much here, and it'll get worse probably next month, towards the end of the month. But this is pretty much it. There's random storms. All of a sudden there's a fucking rainstorm and a wind blowing and dust and shit everywhere. And but the rain is always called for. Like, they're always constantly saying, oh, rain, blah 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 blah, and then you know, then there's no fucking rain, or it'll rain for an hour out of the fucking 5 that they say, and then, you know, no more rain. It dries up really quick. I'm doing 70, by the way, so don't think I'm going slow. I'm going 70 in the rain. So, and right here it slows down to 55. I'm not sure why this truck's driving like a dick, but that's fine. He can drive like an asshole if he wants to. All right, so now we're getting a little bit of sprinkles. Sorry if the lens is all fucked up. Anyways, I guess I'll let you guys go. I'll just leave it on rolling until I pull up. And yeah. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Enjoy the weather. If you're an Arizona guy, you're probably like, oh my god, it's fucking raining, yay! And if you're a little drift kid, you're probably out there fucking around in the rain, because I know I would be if I had a little drift car. I'm sure Sydney's out somewhere doing donuts in a parking lot. And yeah, enjoy, guys. Enjoy the weather.